We are counting down the top 10 stories of the year here at Yahoo Finance, and coming in at number 6 is retail theft.
Target, Walmart, Walgreens, Home Depot, all calling out theft as a real threat to their business.
It's a $100 billion problem for our industry as a whole, so it's a big problem.
Shrink, though, has been one of the common lines and threads that we've been able to draw, unfortunately, through many of these retail earnings this season.
They're in a position now where these type of flash robberies, these smash and grabs, or they've been called mobberies, are very lucrative and very successful for them.
Well, retailers sounded the alarm in 2023 as retail theft climbed in the headlines, with giants like Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Nordstrom, and others all mentioning it as an issue. But how much of it is actual theft? Brooke DiPalma joins us now with more on that. Hey, Brooke.
Good morning, Shauna. Well, inventory shrinkage is really that overarching term that includes the loss of items to retail theft, organized crime, internal theft like employees stealing, errors, among other factors. And while retail theft certainly garnered attention across Main Street and Wall Street in 2023, we actually won't know the true financial impact until next year, once all retailers' fiscal years have ended. But what we do know now is that in fiscal year 2022, there already was a 1.6% increase, accounting for $112.1 billion in losses. Now, previously, it was believed that the majority of that theft was from organized retail groups. What we now know is that the majority of shrink is from both organized retail crime and employee theft. That's followed by errors that make up about 27% of total shrink, and unknown or other reasons after that. But retailers have gotten so many questions about what exactly this means for the company's bottom line. Target CEO said earlier this year there was a 120% increase in the first 5 months of 2023 involving violence and threats. And that ultimately led to the retail giant closing 9 stores in October, blaming theft and organized retail crime for contributing to an unsustainable business performance at those stores. Now, Target expects inventory shrinkage, but mostly theft, to cut profits by $500 million in total this year. Meanwhile, at stores that remain open, that tend to be hit by theft, Target installed things like locked cases, additional security, and is even training store leaders and employees to combat this. Now, when I went to Walmart's annual meeting back in May, CEO Doug McMillon said that at the time, the company really does prefer to never lock anything up, since it really does interfere with customers' experience. But U.S. CEO John Furner said in a call that shrink has increased a bit both this year and last year, but it remains uneven across the U.S. Now, Nordstrom CEO said on an earnings call that loss to theft is still at a historical high, calling it unacceptable. And at the end of the day, many experts believe that the only way to really solve this issue is for retailers, third-party sellers, those who may have stolen goods, then putting them on their platforms. In addition to law enforcement, legislators, well, many believe that they all need to work together, and that'll be something that we'll certainly be looking out for in 2024. Many hoping it happens, but really unclear if it will.